when it's so close.
What's up, YouTube? Rob here, bringing you the final episode of Giants Rebuilding Franchise here in Madden 19. Today we are going to briefly go over how the team did in Season 3. And Kyler Murray, right there, was second behind Matt Ryan in the MVP race this season. So this young man doing a lot of great things, not just for himself, but for the team as a whole. It's a very interesting MVP race with everyone else on that list. Pat Shurmur, for the second time in 3 seasons, won Coach of the Year. So we're going to jump right into our schedule. We won the first few games of the year prior to our bye week, and then we lost one, won a whole bunch, lost a couple more at the end. We finished 13-3, so our best record by one game of the series. And we're going to now take a look at some player stats. We'll click on the right one this time, and the Giants led the league in a lot of categories as a whole. Kyler Murray, of course, leading the team in passing, had another breakout year. Saquon Barkley led the team in rushing, not a shock at all. But Wayne Gellman Jr. also another good year for that young man too. Sterling Shepard led the team in receiving. Odell Beckham Jr. was the main injury for several weeks this year, so he dropped down a bit, but Sterling Shepard slotted right in there as the number 1 receiver for that time, and he did great. And then there's Roger Lewis Jr. and several others as well pulling their part. Brett Jones there in the rushing department, or in the defense there, and then Dylan Cole, our offseason acquisition, also doing pretty well. So did everyone else. A couple of young guys having good years. Kicking, the rookie Cascaden, solid as well. Riley Dixon also did good in opportunities given to him. So now we will take a look at the roster as a whole at the moment, prior to the playoffs and prior to the draft. So a lot of rookies there on the offensive line, and they've all stepped up to some extent, some more than others, of course, but still a solid team to get us into another playoff spot for the 3rd year in a row. Again, not much of a rebuild, but we're going to jump into the draft, and we'll jump right to our pick. I believe we had pick either 28 or 29, somewhere around the end of the round. We still have some options on the board. Most of the ones that we were looking at were already gone. I believe we scouted out the first 90-something players in this draft. So we're about to find someone solid here at the end of the first round. See, middle linebacker is a position that we kind of need to improve on a bit. Again, despite this being the end of the season, I still might play this off screen a little bit here and there, maybe simulate 10 years, because that's an option. See how the team is at that point. So this draft really, in the grand scheme of things, in terms of the series, really doesn't matter, but we're just doing it anyway. And left guard, also a position that we kind of need to improve on. Left tackle as well. But we are going to go with Marshall Hurst with our first round pick, 79 overall already. It was a good pick on our part, and we're going to now just skip ahead till the end of the draft. We'll review our draft picks. Hurst, obviously, we just selected in the first round. He's definitely someone that has a lot of potential and a high ceiling. If you guys want to pause to see some of the stats on the other picks that we made, some of them not going to really amount to too much considering their overall and where we drafted them. But a half decent draft class to pretty much end this series. We have new stuff coming to the channel very soon. Universe Mode making its return in a couple weeks from whenever this video goes up. But I think we are going to wrap it up here. It was not much of a rebuild. We made the postseason 3 seasons in a row. Didn't win the Super Bowl or even get to the Super Bowl for that matter, but it's a successful rebuild. Not much of a rebuild. It was a successful series nonetheless. I appreciate everybody who stopped by. I know this was a sporadic thing here and there. We didn't play it for months now. We're just kind of doing back to back to back with the final 3 episodes. But here's the final overview of the roster. Again, I might play this off screen on my free time, but we are going to wrap it up here. So if you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. I hope everyone has a great rest of your day or night whenever you see this, and we will see everybody next time.
Gotta go, man, I'm on the chase now. Leave me on my own. I got a chance to break now. Here I fucking go, take control of fate.